Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Kaimi Fairbairn and the kickoff for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Acrisure. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. He's going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They've got a man in motion.
319.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Throw deep to the left side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And this drive will start inside the 25. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
South.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On the ground again with Mixon. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here. They're going to go for this. It's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. 1st and 10, around to Mixon. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Keeping it with Mixon. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Two.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
He's running with it. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got a man left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Through the second level at the 40. Up to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well. It opens up a run lane he took huge advantage of.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Texans 7. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Oh, ready? Ready, team. What's up?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Mixon on the counter. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have second down and 5.
Ready, team. What's up?
Running left is Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And the Texans first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Still going inside the 35. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
He's trying to go deep. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled. Went for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
From the gun, Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. The 40. At the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Tank Dell, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Rodgers gonna throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
It's 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. On 4th down, it's Rodgers. Look at that power, deep left side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. The Steelers' 15-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You make that call call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. So it's going to be 4th and short. Stroud's going to throw for it. He's got it. Complete to Collins. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second-quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 21. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Rodgers off the play action. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
All the QBs in this league, they love their slot guys. We see it all over the NFL, that close relationship between quarterback and slot receiver. They play in such chemistry. But then when you get a defender that can get in the middle of it and mix it up and read and react in that kind of way, you get interceptions right out of the slot. That is a job well done. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Here we go.
A gain of 14.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
This is Mixon. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
18. What's that? 19 Texans.
Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans throw their lead just before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sails through good. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Steelers 21. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Play fake, here's Rodgers. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 48. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Only took him 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And the Texans 1st down.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break.
Blue 58.
Throwing here just before halftime. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. The half's going to begin with a mix and run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
On the quick, right?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Collins got it left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Texans first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
That's right.
To the air, Stroud. Short pass brought in. He gets loose down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
28. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. He puts some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm...
They connect on the deep shot. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air. right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 35. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive and mix it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st down, Texans.
Running right with Chubb. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. 2J.
Now it's Brown. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Chubb. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It's a pick of a 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Oh, hey.
Gets it again. And this is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. It's a gain of 3, and that leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Whoa. Here we go.
Chubb. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans take a 13-point lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
49. Steelers 35. Fairbairn to kick off for
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got in for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the right hash, 55 yards out. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. A give left side to Warren. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Over.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. He's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Play action here with Rodgers. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number 1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's Chubb up the middle. He takes it down to the 33. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
15 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. A gain of 15.
Again, it's Chubb. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Stroud. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th.
Stroud's pass
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Rodgers going to throw on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he sent a man in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you've got.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The give inside to Chubb. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
That goes for a gain of just 1. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers to throw. Forced out to his right. Here's the jump off to Warren. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
22 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Man in motion here. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Buys time, rolling right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they get this down to the 28. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And the
They'll come up on first and 10.
Down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, take 26.
Going again here, it's Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
Steelers first down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Blitz coming for Rodgers. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done. That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Texans to the line. First and 10.
Nike Texans.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Let's go.
And dose of the hurry up here. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19.
All right. 18. That's it. 11.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
On third down, they'll go with Chubb. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down. The Texans set to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Oh, and it's a fake punter with the football. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs. So the Texans come away with the road win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Pittsburgh. It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Houston Texans and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Return starts from the goal line. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across. The 40.
At their own 41
Special teams
line.
always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Out, what's that? Hey, south, at 18. What's that? Good.
Stroud in the air to start us off. That pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 13 yards.
First and 10 now from the 46. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Mixon gets it again on second down. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Tony,
from the red zone on first. Headed out right. Near the goal line. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Nico Collins with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brooks now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he gets him around 6 there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup. Ready. Brings up
on second down, Jacobs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. We've set it downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. That one good for a gain of 4. It's second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So the defensive miscue makes it just a yard to go now on second.
Here we go. Black 40.
Shotgun now for Love. Pass cut out right by Golden. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
7-yard loss. Brings up third down.
Ready?
Throwing his Love on third. He rolls to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Love throwing on fourth. This is a heater going deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, a run to Mixon. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
And the Texans first A gain of 15.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, Stroud. Looking, and the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Caught by Collins on the slant. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-0 lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown! The Packers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Oh, right. 18. What's up?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it. Complete to Collins. He is down to the 30-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Nixon on the counter. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Texans grow their early lead to 13. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is Savion Williams on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Packers take their first time out. First down from the 42.
Packers, first down.
Here we go. Here we
First
go.
and 10 at the
Yellow,
42-yard
43.
line.
Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Hauled in by Musgrave. And this one does not go far.
To number 88, Luke Musgrave. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready
at
up.
the 44-yard line.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready, set.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Here we go. Touchdown.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Now Love on the play fake. On the move, headed right. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We got turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
17-yard line.
Hey, I am all for a Nice.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go from Tampa. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Run. 180. Done.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's got a Ibuka. That's complete. Well, he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A huge play there right off the bat. 51 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Mayfield on play action. This is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Texans nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Look at hot. Oh, right.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
All right. 118. What's that?
Throwing now is Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Houston.
All right. Tony. South.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Here is 3rd and 5.
Texas, Texas. 18. That's it. Wait.
Stroud looking to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Fourth down. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And able to work his way down to the 16. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And it's third down.
Texans football to start quarter two, as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Stroud. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
First down, Texans.
Mixon running wide side. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The tackle made by Zion McCollum.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Here's a second and 8.
Wait. Oh, ready.
Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. Second and 10 from the 25. There's a short one taken in by Otten. Third and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Mayfield to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now Baker going to change it up. Mayfield now from the 50. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. Mayfield off the play fake. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
It's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Now Stroud. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And outbounds right around the 20.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Buccaneers' 20-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Stroud to throw it. This goes out wide for Mixon. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Stroud. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Good Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 16-yard
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
18. That's it.
Stroud working out of the gun. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
18. That's it.
Oh, the motion comes too late. Now this is going to be a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man, Dell. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Inside handoff to Mixon. Gets past one man. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
Here's 3rd and 7. And Stroud now to throw. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Run. Point it right. What's up?
Following the interception, Mayfield under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Will Anderson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
22 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
Kings.
1st and 10.
Now Mayfield. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and a little more than a yard here. From the gun to give to Mixon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
It's 4th down.
Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And he is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out, that's right. 18, that's right. Look the hot.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
18, that's right.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans will add to their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Good sec. 180. What's up?
Mayfield. Well, be taken in downfield by Godwin. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd down.
Point it right.
Now Mayfield. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. All smile.